What is up, guys? So some more Microsoft Xbox One news today, and they've been reversing some of their decisions again. So obviously a couple of months, about a month or so ago, we knew that they had reversed their policies for the used game thing, so you don't have to, you can play used games and all that sort of thing. They reversed all of those kind of controversial decisions, and today it's been announced they've reversed another one of their controversial decisions, and that is that the Kinect camera doesn't have to be connected to the Xbox One for you to use the console to play games or to kind of watch Netflix or anything like that. So this is a big decision, because obviously this was another big sort of standout point for Xbox One, which kind of separated it from PS4 really, was that you needed to have this Kinect camera connected for the console to function, for you to use it. So in theory it was kind of spying on you, because the camera always had to be on even when you weren't actually using a camera focused game. Like say if you're sitting down just playing I don't know, Assassin's Creed or something, this camera's going to be staring at you the whole time, and a lot of gamers were thinking, why do we need this? It's a waste of sort of electricity, a waste of everything. There's no need for it to be plugged in. So obviously they've gone back on their decision because of the amount of hype that's been built up online about how much this is a bad decision really. But also it does open the door to whether Microsoft are going to make the decision to bring out a cheaper model of the Xbox One now that they've announced that you don't need to have the camera connected anymore, that you can use it without the Kinect camera. Whether they're going to bring a Xbox One bundle out which doesn't have a camera included in the box and make that a cheaper option, because obviously the Xbox One is significantly more expensive than the PS4. Whether they're going to try and go that extra mile and kind of bring out another big piece of news which is going to try and let them compete a bit more with the PS4 by bringing out a cheaper model with no Kinect camera involved. Because it's obvious, I think it's really clear, since E3 PS4 has been running away with it really, and Xbox One really has been lagging behind, and it shows by these decisions, by reversing the used game policy and now by reversing the decision of that you don't, that with the Kinect camera attached to the console itself. I was never happy with that idea. I thought it was a really gimmicky sort of waste of time really. Obviously now without the camera you need the camera to use all the voice commands and all that sort of thing. So whether those major standing like talking points of the Xbox One, like the voice command and all that, whether I don't see that really taking off anymore, because I honestly believe that there's going to be more people without the Kinect camera attached to the console than there is with it attached. So that big talking point, that big feature that they keep talking about, how you can control the Xbox One with your voice only and just by kind of motioning in front of the TV, that's kind of disregarded now, because a lot of people aren't really going to buy into that gimmick. If they could rather just pick up a controller without having to plug a camera in, they're just going to do that. So I really think Xbox One and Microsoft really kind of did mess up without thinking about these things first, because obviously when the Xbox One reveal event happened, the online just kind of exploded with hatred towards the console and slating it. Even some people like I think the Vice President Mark Whitten, he came out and said that people need to kind of lay off the Xbox One really and all that. And for a console not to be out yet, and for it to be competing for the Christmas #1 spot ahead with Sony and the PS4, for you to have to defend your console so much already just by online sort of hatred, it's pretty strong, and I think something needed to be done. So it looks like they're doing these things by reversing these decisions. So in theory all we're getting really now is a little bit more powerful Xbox 360, because they're taking away some of the big talking points and some of the big main features of the Xbox One. People haven't liked it, so they're taking that away. I do fully expect them to kind of integrate these decisions back in a couple of years' time, so Kinect will be essential and the used game policy will come back in, because obviously these were big decisions that were thought about long and hard, and they're not just going to scrap these ideas. They're going to kind of think of more ways of getting more money, so they're going to be doing this. Once people are happy and content with the Xbox One, then they'll start to apply it a bit more, I think. But don't get me wrong, I'm not hating. I've never hated on Xbox. I'm not like there's some sort of fanboy really. I prefer Sony because of what they offer me and because of decisions like this. I know that Sony don't do things like this. So that's why I'm happy, but I would like to see the Xbox One do well, but it's not going to do well if they keep doing things like this. So yeah, that was just my thoughts on this whole decision that Kinect is no longer essential for you to use the Xbox One. So yeah, leave your thoughts down below on this whole topic, guys. Thank you for watching. Leave your likes, comment and subscribe if you're new and all that good stuff. I appreciate everyone who watches. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.